Hello and welcome to my back garden again, where I'm finally getting a chance to sit down on my day off here and enjoy a bit of sunshine. I've had a bit of a busy morning. I've taken the week off work because my children are off for school holidays. And right, so I remember as a kid, school holidays never feeling as long as they do as a grown up. I remember as a kid, you were told, what, 6 weeks? I think it's 7 weeks now, if I remember correctly. It's absolutely an abomination. Get them back in the mines, get them digging for salt. I can't spend 6 to 7 weeks. We've had to coordinate our time off at work, myself and my wife, to be home for a week each to try and cover the school holidays. So I've been off, well, I was off the week before last. She was off last week. I'm off this week. And get a lot of things done to try and keep myself busy and away from the incessant questions. And I love my kids very, very much, but my God, there's only so much you can be asked about why is the sky blue, and why does Pingu speak with his beak when, like that. What? It just is non-stop. Snacks, the incessant requirement of snacks. So that's why I'm outside right now, because they're inside. One's upstairs, the bigger one with his friend playing some Roblox game, and the other one's downstairs, probably stripped her pants, watching Ninja Kids. Have you heard of Ninja Kids? It's a TV show that is nearly as bad as Ryan's World, but not quite as brain drilling as Ryan's mum is in that show. So yeah, I am now outside enjoying a bit of peace and quiet. I just hung the washing just shortly ago there. As you can see, hung the washing. It's all out to dry. And I am just sitting having a chill. And it got me thinking what other jobs I need to do. So I've been busy, like I said this morning. This morning, I have cut the grass. So the front garden and the neighbour's garden is all one joined bit of grass. So we take turns and we get that cut, and that's fine. That's all cut, mowed that down, and had the headphones on, sunshine, shades on, cap on, because I'm very, very bald and I burn really easily. Cut the grass, that's all been done, lovely. Haven't edged it though. That's like a step too far. Like my ADHD can handle cutting the grass with headphones on and playing some tunes, ignoring my children. But the edging part of it, man, I don't know if I can stretch that ADHD focus just that far to get the edging done. So that's been done. Grass is cut. Washing, of course, hung out to dry. Also, there was a thrift shop today. So we had a thrift shop sale in the village. I took a bunch of old stuff from our home to the thrift shops people yesterday, and donations from our home to give to them that they can use then to sell on and make money for the local church and stuff. And that's fine. But let me tell you though, some people, I'm not pointing fingers, some people can get a bit testy when you rock up with donations, and they maybe already have a lot of those types of things in that have been donated. You bring more and not very happy. I was told quite rudely, did I know that I could also take books to the library? I was like, well, yeah, but, I assumed that this was a thrift sale. You were needing stuff to thrift away, and I did so, and am I wrong? But clearly I was. But yeah, that aside, thrift sale. My daughter, however, look at this picture here. My daughter rinsed me for a good £10 worth of stuffed toys. There's a panda in the middle of this collection of stuff here that when you put a bamboo stick in its mouth, a little plastic bamboo stick in its mouth, it says poo-poo, and then it farts, and then it giggles at you. And this was all I heard on the whole way home from the thrift shop back to the house was poo-poo, fart, and laughing. Mixture of laughing from the panda itself and from my wonderful daughter. So that was always appreciated. So what else have we done today? Let's have a look. So if we head outside, you'll see I've got the motorbikes pulled out. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to give them a wash, I think. Look, grass is all cut beautifully. I'm going to wash these bikes, especially the beastie, this beautiful creature here. There is a bike night tonight, a bike gathering in nearby Aberdeen that I quite fancy going to. And if I do go to it, it's going to be about I think it's about 6:30 onwards, a bike gathering. But the problem is, tonight, of course, is the eclipse. And I want to see that with the family, with the kids and the wife. So I might be a bit late going to the bike gathering. So what I'm going to do is get the bike all cleaned up, just in case the eclipse is a quick thing. I can piss off then and go into town and see that. I'm also trying to declutter a little bit of this garage because it really is an absolute abomination of Stramage. Let me just show you a few things I've got lying around here. For example, this big-ass TV here. Big-ass TV, I got it for my birthday a couple of years ago. Love it, big-ass TV. Changed my world, right? Big-ass TV. My daughter, who's 7 years old, who's a maniac, we told her, don't swing things around in the living room because you'll break the TV. And sure enough, plastic box into the corner here, and that's just wrecked the whole screen. Whole thing's dead, gone, buried, and away now. So we've had to replace this thing. This is away now to get skipped. Once I can find a vehicle big enough to put it into, because it's huge, get that skipped away. And this polystyrene casing for the new TV has to get binned as well, and I hate that with an ungodly passion. I can't even touch it because it makes my skin crawl. The noise it makes, if you're like that, then you have my condolences. It is the absolute worst. Up here, look. Up here we've got more endless clutter. Look over here though. I have an Atari ST there. I've got an Amiga ST1275, I think it is, and an Amiga A500. A Spectrum in there as well too. No cables. I don't know if they work or not, but I think they do. But they're up there now, living up there because, you know, I just collect things because I'm ridiculous. Like this Kong, for example. And there's a bow and arrow over here, and there's a guitar over here that I've never played. And, you know, some swords. There's swords there as well too. So, you know, just Predator. Look at it. You know, just things I collect that I never really will look at or use. Giant Grogu. Yeah, so I could do with a bit of a clear out. Old motorbike helmets. XXL, triple XL because I've got a massive cranium. So yeah, I need to kind of have a bit of a clear out. Chicken suit, of course. I don't know if you've seen on Google Maps. I've managed to, the Google Maps car came round by, let me just spin this round here. The Google Maps car came round by one day and my wife saw it coming. She was driving back from the gym, had seen the car at the end of the estate before I was here in the garage and had said, quick, the Google car's coming. So I quickly threw on the chicken head, not the suit, but the head, and ran outside and did the double bicep pose in the driveway. And if you search my address, you can now see me standing. I'll put a photograph on the screen so you can see it. Picture of me wearing the chicken suit hat on Google Maps. Hat? Mask even, yeah. I'm on Google Maps basically. You aren't, so I'm better than you. Oh, also, I do have some far better shades that I could put on. Let me just... I mean, those are great shades, but also I think you'll appreciate these guys a bit more. Sorry for the shaky cam. Oh, look, here we go. That's more manly shades there for talking to your good selves on the cameras. So yeah, so garden's done. Well, grass is cut, bikes are being cleaned, thrift shop has been visited. I got rinsed for, obviously, toys for my daughter. And what else? I've got other jobs to do as well, but I can't remember what they are. But this is the problem I've had the last few days in trying to avoid my kids, is find jobs to keep myself busy. Now, the problem is a lot of the jobs are boring, crap, dull if you will. I've tried some 3D printing, and that's not been too great. They keep failing on me because the moisture in the air is wrecking the filament. And what else can we tell you about? So, I will tell you about one other success story I've had is I quite fancy making coffee again. It's the whole ADHD brain thing. Coffee's a way of kind of self-medicating and controlling your dopamine levels a little bit with that. And in doing so, what I've done is I've bought various ways of making coffee. Let me just show you a couple of them. So if we look over here, I've got the classic coffee maker stroke steamer there as well too, the DeLonghi there. I've got the Dolce Gusto small kind of pods version there, which I got from my father. That's two options there, of course. I've got the grinder over here too as well, which is handy. I do have a cafetiere somewhere, but I also bought, this is the new thing I bought though, look at this. I bought this knockoff AeroPress here. This only came today, so I've only had a small chance to use it, but so far, I got it for like £8 on Vinted. And it's making some pretty damn good coffee to the point where I'm probably going to sell the fancy DeLonghi number here and maybe the Dolce Gusto, because I don't really use them, to be honest with you, as much, because this guy here does the job. I mean, I do use that red DeLonghi there for steaming the milk, but really This guy is the champion when it comes to making the AeroPress. I might have to buy a proper one now because that one is good, but maybe the official one's better. Who knows? So yeah, that's been my kind of boring day. Oh, what else did we do? Oh, yes, I had to go to buy a thing. I say buy a thing, pick a thing up from Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace. My wife has got a great habit of buying things on Facebook Marketplace and then refusing to go collect those things. And then I get sent to collect those things. I get told, hey, you know, there's less chance of me being kidnapped and, you know, tied to a chair and routinely buggered than her. So if I go to a random address, you know, I'm going to be safer generally. And also because she hates speaking to people. So do I. I don't like speaking to people, apart from this video thing where I'm speaking to you now. But generally, I hate speaking to people as well. So I had to go and collect a gymnast bar because my daughter has a thing now for being a gymnast, allegedly, alongside her different things she loves, like rugby and killing people and, you know, bits and bobs of that. So gymnast is our new thing. So have a look at this guy over here. If I climb to the washing here, gymnast bar. Look at this guy here. So pinned to the ground, crash mat in place. Gymnast bar has probably been used, I'm going to say about 3 or 4 times in the last few days, and that's it. Today, the sunshine is beaming. She's not even, this, by the way, this washing line here, if you don't pay attention, we did have a whirligig up at the top there in the grass bit up there, but the whirligig broke. So we now are relegated to having a washing line that we can extend at the back here. But if, like me, you're not very spatially aware, you forget it's there and it catches you, you know, when you're walking back inside, right across the eyeballs and down you go. So, you know, just be aware of that one. So yeah, how's your day off going? How's your summer holidays going? How are you coping with the kids? How are you coping with the free time? Are you going stir crazy as I am? Let me know in the comments. Love you as always, you shower of husky hunks. See you in the next video. Cheerio.